Every time I think of the word nostalgia, I think it's more related to grammar. The reason is that present is always tense and the past is always perfect. And today on this show, Bollywood Times with Devansh Patel, we have the present tensed people. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Neha Sharma, Aditya and Aashim Gulati. Clap for ourselves. Come on. So yeah, I thought this was a nice introduction to kind of give you guys.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was very well
Interesting.
articulated.
Very nice.
And past being perfect is because Tumbin was one of the most phenomenal sleeper hits of the year 2001.
True.
Absolutely.
We all know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to know from you guys, how old were you when that film released?
That's a question you can't ask me. So
Oh,
the boys,
come on.
please
I
go
think
I
ahead.
was 13.
So 15 years, I was 11.
Wow. And you guys got the film back then?
No.
No, we didn't see the film back then.
We saw it after I saw it after I signed the film, so that if he asks me, my director, at least I can, doesn't remove me from the film saying that you haven't seen the first one, get out.
I don't have any memory of watching it, but recently I watched it, like same as Aditya's. When when he signed the film, I had to see it because again, if he asked me any questions, I would just be like, looking at him as if I don't know anything. So we watched it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Honest.
I remember the trailers very well, and of course, I must have seen the film at that point. I don't really remember the film.
Well, you must be about 25 or something.
Yeah, must be.
25 or something. Yeah.
Ouch.
And then they probably gave me the DVD before I got on board for this one. But then I was like, I don't really want to see it because I didn't want to take anything from that film and start trying to do it like the way it was done in the film. Because eventually there are similarities that will be drawn from the first one. I wanted to keep it as away from that one as possible. The characters are different. So a fresh new approach to this one.
I want to ask you too, that when you have, it's a very rare occurrence in Bollywood, right? That you have an actress who is more senior in experience than actors.
Yeah.
Right?
Very rare.
Seniority level.
Very rare.
Very rare. So I wanted to ask you,
How was the
How-
experience
what do you
working
learn?
with
No,
Neha?
no, no,
senior
What do you
is she?
learn from a senior like Neha Sharma? I mean, she's been
Kitna
there, done
kuch-
that. Since last 8 years, she's been in the industry. And that's hell lots.
Yeah.
And she still sustained herself, which is very good.
Yeah.
So any sustenance tips? Any sustenance
Why
tips?
should I give it to them? Just tell me one good reason why I should share my sustenance.
Because we're so good.
She always said that, rather just go through the journey, you'll understand it.
Because I just read in today's National Daily that she mentioned, I do have a few friends, not too many of them, but I do have a few friends. So I probably
Oh, I
have
read
their
that too.
friends now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I read that too.
So yeah, any stuff that you've learned from Neha over the years of acting caliber?
I think she's not that she's tried to give us any kind of gyan. She's not the kind of person. But I think when she acts, she keeps it very natural, which tends to, get upon me as an actor. So that made my thing very easy. She doesn't try and act something out. She goes with the flow, which
We try to live the scene, is what you mean.
yeah.
I think it's a sense of calm which probably before the shot might not be there. But when she comes on screen and when she's ready to perform, I think she just switches off completely from everything and everywhere.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of you feel that happening, so you reciprocate in that manner. And just that her being in the character and how calm she is during that, and like just living that particular moment, like she said, it just comes on to you, and that's something I took from Neha. So I think that was great, and that I think
I'm loving the show, man. This is a great show,
Because
man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's the coffee in there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much for the compliment. But how did That was random.
No, I love these beautiful things that these boys are talking about.
Isn't
you know?
it?
It's very
Because we
rare.
won't tell her that while shooting.
On my
on
face,
her
yeah, never.
face.
It never happens. So it's rare, and I'm really liking
Because
it.
this is such an honest
Show.
interview and a show.
Yes, yes. Look, her cheeks are getting pink.
I'm blushing purple.
Okay, good. Now, the reversal, the role reversal.
Yeah.
What is the good thing about these newcomers? I would call you guys newcomers.
Of course
you've
you
done
would,
a
yeah.
very small film called Choti
It
Si
was a
Love
big
Story.
film, sorry.
It was a big film.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite actresses, Manisha Koirala.
Oh, mine
Yeah,
too. I
yeah,
love
same.
her.
I thought you were just going to say one of my favorite films. I was like, haha, you are on the kinky zone.
No, but the role reversal is what do you learn from, or probably what do you take, what do you imbibe in you when you work with newcomers?
This is my first because I've always worked with actors who are way more experienced and way more seasoned. So you always try to learn something in terms of acting and all that. That's the idea when you go on a set with seniors who've done a lot of work. On this film, obviously, I didn't have like a plan. Okay, I'm going to learn something from them or something. But when I was on set, I realized when newcomers come on board, there's immense amount of passion that they have for their work because this is their opportunity to prove to the world that they are so talented or they've got so much in them. So there was this drive that both of them had to prove a point maybe. And that passion, that intensity, that freshness has probably translated on screen as well. Because when I saw the trailers, is when I realized that everything is looking so fresh, and there's nothing, let's say, jaded, or it has no semblance to anything that's been seen in the past. Because obviously both of them are fresh. So that was one amazing thing. The drive they had, the passion they had was amazing, and I felt more energized when I was shooting with them or acting with them, and both of them are really good actors, so there was a very nice give and take. I didn't have to really tell them that do this, don't do that. They pretty much seemed seasoned to me, so it's a great feeling, I guess.
I'm already loving the show, just so you know.
Thank you so much.
So Gulati,
रुला दिया है यार
Tissue,
बेचारे को।
tissue, tissue.
Tissue दो और AC भी on करो. Are you seriously crying?
No.
Are you crazy? No, I don't know, man. Okay, when there's a maverick in music and marketing called T Series,
Yeah.
Bhushan Kumar, right? You can't go wrong. I mean, it's like an icing on the cake.
Yeah.
It's an industry where you want the fame, where you want that limelight, where you want 10,000 people clicking your pictures and giving autographs. But beyond that, I want to know Bhushan Kumar's sense of creativity in story.
See, honestly, we're the wrong people to ask that question because we were not involved while the script was being written by Mr. Anubhav Sinha or his inputs or whatever. When we came on board, the script was already ready. So, the part where he was involved at that level, we're not aware of. But of course, the music, he's very in tune with it. He's got
He's
a very
brilliant
great
ear for
musical
it,
ear, yeah. So I think he's very good with what he wants to have on.
He's an ace, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Neha, right? She debuted with one of the finest directors we have who has super good ear
Mohit
for music.
Suri, yeah, he's fantastic again. All the music that he has in his films, I just feel he somehow gets it right.
Yeah.
You never know how.
My favorite song from was Choti Choti Raatein.
Raatein.
I think I kept on humming. I think I just passed college back then.
Okay, we get it. You're very young.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Anubhav Sinha, a risk taker for a guy who's worked on a mammoth project called
Like
Ravan,
Ravan.
and suddenly he dives into, working again with not seasoned actors, I would say. Isn't that a risk in itself?
Risk taker.
You've done that in
Different
the
way of
past.
looking at it. I think. I don't think he's trying to prove anything out here. If he wanted, he could have had anybody for the film. He's given mammoths, but this was something that he always wanted to do. If it was Tumbin 2, this is what he had told us, that I always wanted to do it with newcomers. It wasn't something that I was trying to take a risk with, because he did that years ago, which paid off. He's been doing it all over the years. It's been paying off. Not about newcomers, but his films have been doing pretty well. So risk as such, maybe not. This is a calculated thing that he's done, and people have backed him, which I think people trust in him, and so I don't think he thinks it as a risk.
But I honestly feel that like he has, there is a certain amount of risk that he has taken with us as newcomers, because
that kind of risk is with everybody that you take.
yeah, but I'm saying
We-
especially with newcomers, I think it comes with a little bit of risk. But there was a reason why he cast us for this film, and I think he was pretty confident there.
ऐसे हंसते हुए मत बोल, there was a reason. ऐसे हंसते हुए मत बोल, there was a reason why he cast us in the film.
Having said
People
that,
will take it the wrong way. That why has he cast us in the film?
Okay.
Yeah.
लेकिन
Sorry.
ये part edit नहीं होगा.
Okay,
Our
we'll come back.
talent was the only thing. That is it.
You know, looking back, now that you are saying Tumbin 2 and how specially you said 2, I feel you've acted in like more sequels
Yeah.
as an actress than anybody
Yes.
else has,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Kya super cool hai,
Cool
hum was a
hum-
sequel to Kya Cool,
Right.
YPD 2, which is Yamla Pagla Diwana 2,
Right.
of course, and now this one. So 3 sequels.
She knows more about. Sorry, that could have been a very bad one. I don't want to go there. I
No,
don't
you
wanna
shouldn't. You shouldn't.
I wouldn't. Okay, your favorite romantic film?
Dil Se and DDLJ.
Titanic.
What a good answer. Not that yours was bad, but yeah, he just upped it.
Yeah. Love
Hum Dil
Titanic
De
too.
Chuke Sanam.
That's even elevated it. That's nice. I thought someone would say no, The Notebook.
Yeah, that's also. of
Oh, The Notebook, I love it.
Not
I
me.
love it. I love Blue
Yeah, I like
Valentine
it.
and The Notebook, both.
Blue Valentine,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
You guys just said something nice about me comparing me to Ryan Gosling.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Bollywood Times did.
Oh my god.
If you had it your way, guys, which movie would you plunge into right now? Something that you said, you know what, okay, now this is meant for me. I would do this role.
Are you
Barfi.
talking about Bollywood?
Any.
Like the ones that have happened in the past or
Yeah.
the ones that are going to happen?
Well, any ones that are
Okay.
going to happen or ones that have happened in the past.
Blue
Barf-
Jasmine and Girl on the Train and
Girl
Girl
on the
with a
Train was fantastic.
girl with a
Yeah.
dragon tattoo. I mean, I want to do some
Girl with a dragon tattoo.
What a
like a
film.
little dark,
oh no, what is it?
interesting cinema.
Huh.
Sorry?
What was the name? The character? Elizabeth Salander.
Yeah.
I would have done.
Numi Rapis. The original Numi Rapis did it.
Yes.
I would have done Rang De Basanti.
Which role?
DJ. Amir Khan.
DJ.
Barfi. Ranbir Kapoor.
Specify that.
Sorry, I'm having your coffee.
Which role?
Yeah, probably Priyanka Chopra maybe.
Bianca was fantastic in that film again.
Yeah,
She was
yeah,
very
good.
sweet.
I personally thought even Ileana was very underplayed, but very somber performance
Yeah.
by her.
Why not Saurabh Shukla's role?
Hey, that's a good debate. The nation wants to know.
The
Now that
nation
Arnab
wants.
Goswami is not on Times now, I would like to ask that question.
No,
Okay.
but that was an interesting, cute bit that he did
Yeah, he
as
did.
well.
He
Of
did,
course,
he
it was
did.
fab.
He did. Okay, which was the first big splurge you guys did with your first paycheck?
It wasn't big, the paycheck, but the first one.
The first picture
It
was
wouldn't have
never
been
big.
too okay.
I thought of actually giving it to my grandmother, which I was planning to, because my mom always said whenever you make your first, amount of money, you have to give it to your grandparents. But because I was in Bombay and not in Delhi, if I was probably in Delhi and if I had gotten that check, I would have given. But because I was here and it would have taken me time to go back to Delhi and give it, I rather spent it on partying. So,
Me wasn't my first paycheck. My paychecks have been coming from the age of 13, 14. So, what would I spend on? The biggest has been on a car that I bought for myself.
Nice.
Yeah, I have to agree. If you say the biggest splurge would be the car.
Okay, so which was your first splurge?
First would be my Louis Vuitton bag.
Interesting.
Big splurge, right? Is what you asked.
Loose is loose. Loose is loose.
The next question, follow up is, do you guys remember the first check that bounced?
I remember the one that came to me and it bounced, not the one that I gave out.
Okay, well, that's exactly, you got my point. The first check that you got that bounced.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
You guys remember?
no. I don't think, no.
He's getting paid in cash. Narendra Modi, he's the guy.
Catch me if you can.
I don't really remember.
Okay.
I guess I met some genuine people, I guess.
I want to know, as actors, guys, how do you keep yourself motivated?
It's not easy. I mean, it takes a lot. When you're not working, you have to still be working because it's your mind that you have to work, and there's a lot of dedication that's needed to go on with it. And also, there's a lot of dedication that's needed to be ready to go on with it. I mean, there's so much that goes on because of visual medium. You have to be at your workouts, you have to do your dance training, voice training, whatever training, reading books, watching movies. You have to keep working on your craft. I mean, that's more important than while you're at a film set actually shooting. So I think the period where there's the wait is the more difficult part than when you're actually working.
I do it through Instagram because I follow a few people that really motivate me. Number one being Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, I love him.
So every day I check out his feeds, whatever he's been doing. That guy wakes up at like 4 in the morning, goes to work out, and I don't wake up at 4, but I don't wake up at 10. But yeah, that just keeps me motivated, yeah.
It's definitely not easy. I mean, like Neha said, there's so much that we need to do apart from just working out and working on ourselves mentally, physically, and every day is such a struggle. But for me, it's just been there have been days when I wake up and I'm just like staring at the wall and I just don't know what to do. There are days when you know what to do, but you still face them with such difficulties. And there are days where you think that you've achieved something, that sense of accomplishment, and you feel good about it. So I think it's an amalgamation of all these three different kinds of feelings and different emotions that you go through, and it all comes together, and that's when you feel like, okay, there is something that's bigger than what you want is happening, and you just like work hard towards it. And it's just like take one step at a time and keep moving forward. And that's how I see it.
And also, I had the pleasure of meeting Shah Rukh sir. So he came to Anubhav sir's birthday party at 1:30 and he left at 6:30. And he was entertaining everybody out there. He was talking to everybody, and he had come from work directly, and he was there till 6:30 in the morning. And while leaving, I had the chance to take a selfie with him. That happened. He clicked a selfie with everybody, the people who were serving over there. And I was like, if this man can do it after so many years of experience, and he values his fans that much, and even if you see his birthday video, the amount of people that were outside, I mean, what else do you need to keep you motivated, yeah?
True. I mean, just being too grounded is such an
Yeah.
awesome thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Telling you. What is the one thing you would pick from Tumbin to now that you would want to go back on the set and correct?
It's a very trick question for me because we've not seen the film, one. Once I see the film, probably I'll know. Two, we didn't have monitors on this film set.
Yeah.
So we never knew what was going on. It was one man's
Wow.
call as to if the scene is good or not.
Yeah.
So that perspective wasn't there on this film. I wish there were monitors for actors to see as well, because I think it really helps your performance. That's one thing I would like to change, not in my performance, just in the setup.
There was this one scene where me and Neha were having a chat in a cafe somewhere, and it was really, really cold. It was cold and it was windy to another fucking level. So I had a pep talk with Anubhav sir. He pepped me up. He's like, how can you feel cold? We are here to shoot, we are here to work. How can you feel cold? I said, okay, sir, I'm ready for it. So I didn't wear any warmers. I did not put on any heat patches, nothing at all. And it was a long bloody scene, and I'm supposed to talk to her and, get her out of the grief that she's in. And
Yeah, I remember that.
I couldn't do it. My jaws, they just stuck in place. And I said, sir, give me a minute. So I did a few push-ups and all that to, warm myself up. I said, sir, now I'm ready. So he said, action. That happened.
Viewers, that wasn't for real.
But that did happen for you.
Okay. And yeah.
There were times when I was over-prepared, and I was just trying to think about a couple of scenes way too many times than I shouldn't have. So yeah, I think that was something that I shouldn't have done. But yeah, even I haven't seen the film, so you'll only get to know once you see it.
Yeah, what all we've
done and what all we haven't.
Recall your
Love it.
most embarrassing audition story.
most embarrassing audition.
It can be
story.
for a TVC or it can be for a film. You don't have to name them, of course, but yeah. He's laughing. He's got something
Yeah, I
up
can't
his sleeve.
think of embarrassing. Weird, yeah.
Aashim, come on. Spill the beans.
So give me time, yeah, I need time.
Why did you smile then? There is a story. Now we need to know that one.
I-
That one.
I was auditioning for some ad. This was years back. I was new and I was auditioning for an ad. So in that ad, I was supposed to imagine that a few people, they catch hold of me and they just kidnap me and take me away. So supposed to enact that like a struggle kind of a thing. And there was this board at the back, and I was new. I didn't know what to do. So I did the thing, and when I was enacting it, so I went. I was struggle, and I went so far back that I banged into the damn bloody board that was there, and it fell on me entirely. It was very embarrassing. There were like 10,000 people over there, and I didn't wait for another one. I said, okay, I'm done. I'm going away.
I don't remember anything embarrassing.
That's fine. I think. Okay. We forgive you for this.
The struggle was not even a struggle. That happened.
Okay, you.
So it was again for a TV commercial. There was a glass window, and I was standing outside, and I had the script in my hand, so I was ready with it. And I was about to come inside, and I just told the casting director that I'm coming. Give me a second, okay? So I told them, and there were about 20 odd people inside that area, and everybody's waiting because I was about to go, and I was the next in queue. So I am reading the script, and I was just like, okay, theek hai, main aa raha hu. I'm going, and I had to come to on the left, and the glass was over on the right, and I am just going, and there was boom, straight up into the glass door, and everybody was just like, they all came out and they're looking at me, are you okay? Because they thought I was dead. It was so loud.
No, I remember my sister had one of these, you know, the glass door thing.
It happens.
It just happened so many times.
And I didn't give
very
the audition.
Embarrassing.
I
Oh, you
left.
did?
Yeah.
Said, sir, I just need to take a second, sir, because
But credit to the glass cleaners, man. They make it so clean. And
Yeah.
You don't even know that.
आजकल पता नहीं क्या use कर रहे हैं.
Yeah. Okay, on that note, I've got a surprise for all three of you.
Surprise? I like surprises.
Yeah, you want to catch? Can I throw? Let's see how good a catcher are you.
Oh, are we
What the hell is
winning
that?
these on the game or just like that? This is good.
Thanks, yeah.
You're going to unwrap it. Yeah, please. Right.
You're
now.
open it?
I like how
Unwrap
it's pink.
it. Show it.
Is it a chocolate? Because I love it. That is awesome. Holy.
Give me that.
I have one of this already.
Guys,
No, but this is a cool one.
that makes
This
me
is
happy.
awesome.
Show yours.
No, if you have that, I think we should exchange it.
Who has it?
I will still take Pulp Fiction.
Yeah?
I like these. They're so cute.
Yeah, I mean,
They are
who
so
doesn't
cute.
love Sheldon, right?
I love it.
What's that?
Are you?
Wait,
Yeah, what
Aditya.
next?
sealed it.
You can't do that. You know that.
What next?
Well, we're going to play Never Have I Ever now. We're going to play Never Have I Ever. You ready?
Yeah, I
You
guess.
played this game before?
Yeah,
Everyone has.
Yes.
Great.
but we played with shots, so
I
I
have.
don't know.
Oh, wow.
You can play with coffee this time. It's okay.
No, it's too much coffee.
Too much coffee. Never have I ever kissed a boy or a girl and thought he or she is a bad kisser. Wow. On this note, all three lovely people here, my guests, will give tips on how to kiss.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh my God, one too many times. Oh, I just remembered.
Never have I ever driven drunk. Never.
What rubbish.
Yeah, maybe.
Aditya, what
Maybe.
rubbish.
I have. Okay. Never have I ever gone on a date via social media.
Bullshit.
No, but why?
No,
I would, but I haven't really come across someone that I would want to do that with, or someone else probably
Somebody
wouldn't have.
interesting.
Who has the time to do this on social media? I know people have done that on
But
Tinder.
you know the thing is now the new thing is DM and you know they send you direct
Tinder.
messages on.
Tinder, I know people who've
Tinder-
gotten into
Tinder is there,
relationships.
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
people have done.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's a great thing, yeah.
Yeah, they're
If it
happy.
happens.
हाँ, वो खुश नहीं होते तो हमें अच्छा नहीं लगता.
Never have I ever been kicked out of a bar after getting drunk. Never have I ever. You ready for this? Okay, wait, he's remembering something.
Yeah, it didn't happen here. It happened in.
Okay,
Out of
so
India.
you have.
I have it.
Great. We're in the same boat.
Hi,
I have been as well. Never have I ever farted in a swimming pool.
Oh, so many times. So many.
Ah, you have? Oh, look, she's looking at her.
So many times.
Really?
The bubbles?
Yeah, man. Bubbles, of
That
course.
was so fun, dude.
Yeah, it's so much
Bubbles
fun.
would come.
You've never?
Farted
I
in the
have,
swimming pool?
I have wanted to pee sometimes really badly,
I've
but
done
I'm
that in
too
the
scared
ocean.
of that purple thing that you see on shows that, oh god, if you ever do.
No, I've done it in the ocean.
What's going to
What,
happen
the
to you?
pee thing?
So now we definitely know Aditya's never gonna jump in the pool in
When this
where
guy's
you
not
are.
Where Aashim is there.
You can't, man. It's just.
Never have I ever told Bhushan Kumar, sir, my check just got bounced.
अब वो अभी तक time आया नहीं है.
हाँ.
बच गया तू. I have दिखाया अभी. ठीक है. Never have I ever bumped into my ex with his or her parents.
I don't really remember.
अच्छा.
I'm here.
You might have just
Oh.
bumped into. God bless you, buddy. Never have I ever had a crush on my school teacher. Immediately, look at that. Great subjects.
Art teacher.
Maths.
Karate.
Sneha ma'am.
Karate.
Karate teacher. No, this is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Karate teacher.
Men are hot, na? The ones who teach karate.
I just do a lot of taekwondo. Just
FYI.
Yeah.
Never have I ever lied about my age.
Never.
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, because men don't.
Okay, good. Good for them.
And never have I ever.
Oh, actually, I have. I actually have lied about my age. I was watching a film which did not allow under 18. So,
Where,
adult
in
film.
India again?
In India.
Okay.
So they asked me my age. I said I'm 19 or something. So then they
Acha,
allowed me.
then
So I
even
did
I
allow.
have.
Yeah.
Getting into a club.
Yeah.
Club,
Yeah.
theatres,
Yeah,
yeah,
club.
all the time.
अरे खुल रहे धीरे धीरे सब लोग.
आएगा
Never-
आएगा होएगा.
Never have I ever broken a promise.
Yeah.
I
hate
must
to say
have. I can't really
We
think.
all
but
have.
must
course.
have.
Broken a promise. But here's to the promise that you guys have kept. The promise that you guys have kept is you guys are here to stay. Especially you two. We know Neha is here since eons, but you guys are here to stay. So yes, we want that promise on camera.
So yes, we guys are definitely here to stay and do watch us
On
18th of
18th
November
of November.
Tummintu. in cinema near you.
And if you don't have, if it's not near you, just take a public transport and just.
On that note, thank you so much
Thank
for
you
gracing
for
Bollywood
having
Times with
us.
Devansh.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
for
having
this.
us.
Thank you. Devansh bhai, કેમ છો?
एकदम मजा में आदित्य भाई.
Loving the show, man.